Welcome back to the Fire Emblem Fates Revelation Blind Run. Last time we defeated the Anunkos-possessed Gunter, who actually seems to, yeah, he's actually alive and well, which surprised me. This time we're actually in for a bit of a weird preparation session for a few reasons. Firstly is that, well, we only have one support from the last chapter, and it's one we've already seen before, so we don't have any supports we can do here. But I decided to maybe do a few other things in this My Castle session. But first, let's just go on our regular routine, well, as much as we can do. Rinka, I kind of like to try and use her a little bit more, but yeah, another one of those characters that I already use her enough on Birthright, so feel like I wanted to give more attention to some other characters here. Mainly the royal children, especially the ones that I didn't use that much last time. Anyway, more speed for Lilith, I guess. Speaking of the royals, yeah, I'll explain what I plan to do with them soon. And there goes an entire bottle of milk. And that boosted defense too, which is pretty cool. And with that, let's just go to the mess hall. Now, the mess hall is not gonna affect anything. Let's just try resistance and speed. It's not gonna really affect anything for Hidden Truths, obviously, because you use characters that are completely independent of your main file. But there's something that we might want to do before then.
Yes.
I think I've had eccentric yellow-tailed Daikon before. Not in real life, obviously, but here. Luck plus 2 is kind of nice. And hi, Rumor. Oh, that's going to be a bit crazy. Yeah. But we've still got the arena. So, who's on arena duty today?
Let's have fun!
Okay, this should be interesting. Hopefully. Let's go for Daikon. Although I've had bad issues with Daikon in the arena at points, but
I'm here for you.
Yeah, I was about to say this was banned for Laszlo, but it's actually alright. Hana doing 3 damage to this guy is actually not that bad.
Guards down!
Okay, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get this.
It's all me!
I was really hoping for a crit there, that was good. But I don't think we can go another one. I think I've given people that I didn't really use on Conquest, like Charlotte, Laszlo, and Perry, I think I've given them about enough screen time. Strategist? No, I don't think so. But yeah, we don't even have any new face looking to do. Hang on. Wow, he's still here. That's actually pretty cool. I fully expected him to leave the party permanently, but seems like he's fine. Is he even? Yeah, he is. It's not like he'll be that useful from this point on, but he's fully playable for the entirety of Revelation. Which surprises me, because he had no supports. I'm actually curious why they gave him no supports if he wasn't going to leave forever. All it really did was to make the spoiler all that more obvious, and it wasn't even necessary. I guess they just didn't want people to marry him on this route, but really, I feel like Gunter should have been one of those characters who was always like a platonic option only. Like Basilio and Flavia for each other in Awakening. Like, he could only get to an A with Kamui. If they'd done that, they could have hid this a lot better, but anyway. So the thing that I was going to do, well, few things actually. I want to go ahead and buy some friendship seals.
I'm glad you stopped by.
I can afford 2 of them at this point. I already have 2, so that's 4. I need a total of 6, because there are 2 royals that I'm obviously not going to be reclassing. I wonder if there's anything good I can sell. Okay, that's not enough. Let's see. Might want to keep a few of those just in case. It almost feels like I might not even need these, but I may want to keep them just for Wi-Fi battles, I guess. So what can I sell? That's quite... I can always buy those later if I really need them. I know this might come back to bite me, but I'm going to do that. Probably don't want to sell that either. Not selling that at all. But... considering Leo can't use this, may as well sell it. And, that's going to give me just enough. Okay.
Leaving already?
Well, we've kind of got Camilla a bit of a present there, so she should be happy relatively soon. So, with these seals, you can probably tell what I want to do. Also, let's just clean out Ryoma's inventory of the things that he can't use. Which will be the Hagakure Blade once he reclasses, but I just really want to do this just for... Normally I don't like reclassing, but the idea of making all of the Norians into Hoshiden classes and all the Hoshidans into Norian classes, at least the Royals, is just too tempting to pass up. Remember that thing about when night turns to day and day turns to night? Well, here day is about to turn to night. Now, I kind of want them to swap classes, so I'm going to go Paladin here probably, but I would like Luna from Great Knight, but Armored Blow would be great for him too, actually. Yeah, really Great Knight has better skills, but I just feel like Paladin's better because of Xander, even if the skills just won't be as useful to him. I just sort of like him to become Xander's class, so here we go! Fortunately, we're going to say goodbye to Ryoma's non-generic outfit. This is going to look really weird, isn't it? Why is he suddenly with a lance?
Come on.
No, it doesn't. Your resolve is definitely unchanged because you can still use the Raijinto like this, which is awesome. It's weird seeing you do these animations, but yeah. And now, time for the reverse. Again, Xander would probably benefit from Master of Arms for the higher defense and the ability to keep using lances. But fixing his speed plus giving him Astra is too tempting to pass up, so time for night to turn into day. Part of me still feels very, very wrong for doing this. I like people in their default classes, but this is going to be kind of fun. And that outfit still kind of works on him. Well, he still has the kind of laurel crown. And yes, he still has Siegfried like this. And that's still pretty good defense for a Swordmaster, so yeah, I'm kind of fine with that. And actually, that means he could use the Hagakure Blade. That'd be kind of ironic. And now the other two that are my main priority to reclass. Well, this was always priority number 1. Putting Elise into Onmyoji because Tome Fair is gonna wreck everything. I'm wondering how she's gonna look as this. Wouldn't be any weirder than she looked as a maid. That is a very small Onmyoji. Not really. That's a huge hit to luck, but really the main draw of this is Tome Fair. And the generic outfit does kind of work on her. Look at those poses. Magic is still as amazing as always. And here's the one that oh, actually, wait, I can't actually do this to her just yet, so I'll just put this in her inventory for later. Still deciding about her. Because if I did go for Maid, I'd have to use 2 arm scrolls. Anyway, next up on the list is, this is the one that I'm also a bit not entirely sure about, because Hinoka has been amazing as a Falcon Knight so far. And friendshipping her to Wyvern Lord would be a little bizarre, but she will still be able to use lances. She will take a pretty big hit to resistance, but that's what Warding Glow is for, I guess. Malignite would technically be better for resistance, but she'd be stuck with ease in both weapons, so let's just go for Wyvern Lord. This is going to be very strange as well, but yeah, because I like the red colour on her. Big hit to speed and resistance, but definitely a tougher look than your last. Because yeah, you can still use lances perfectly fine, so as a Lance Wyvern Lord, you should be pretty good. And then there's you. In some ways, I almost feel like you'll be better as a Falcon Knight. Gonna need to use my arm scrolls on you, though, is the problem. Because both these classes, yeah, not great starting weapon ranks, and losing those axes, especially the hammer, is going to be a bit of a blow, so I don't really have any good axe users among my characters at this point. Yeah, if anything, I should probably keep Camilla as she is, but I reclassed everyone else, so I guess I can keep her as a Falcon Knight for a little while. I'm going to need to use 2 arm scrolls. I'm going to keep 2 arm scrolls just in case I need to have Sakura as a maid, and I need to get her to use the flame shuriken.
How wonderful.
Yeah, if anything, yeah, she does. If anything, she's going to be even better stat-wise as this, because she seems to have amazing speed. Unfortunately, that means you can't use any of these, so all of these are gone, and how many arm scrolls do I have? I have 1. I might as well use 1. Okay, so now you're D. Let's see what you can use. Try the Pine Branch, I guess. Sword Catcher. And, oh, you can use the Beast Killer. In some ways, that's what's really important, so let's take that, and you can still use Javelins, too. So actually, D rank in that is not bad. But let's take our newly reclassed Royals for a test drive. Because, let's just see. Invasion 3 has become available, so let's see what it entails. Because I promised that I'd show all 3 of these on camera this time. Well, yeah, no, I actually didn't show Invasion 3 on camera on Conquest. This place has certainly got a lot livelier since... Well, the enemies look pretty tough, but if anything, their stats are worse than the ones in Gunter's chapter, and their weapons aren't that great either. Although you guys are a little bit scary. And I have a super powerful Lilith here. And it's a Basara. That's kind of weird for a boss. So you all have silver weapons and the like. But you are level 3 automatons and level 3 stoneborn, i.e. the only one that's actually useful for something. I should not have put that stoneborn there, but oh well. Let's see who we can bring. Maybe I shouldn't bring Kamui here. Let's make this more about... Yeah, let's see if I can fit in some of the Royals who didn't get as much experience last time. Mainly Sakura and Leo. I think Shiro's kind of fine as he... you know what? I might need to use him. Actually, wait. Yeah, he's a bit higher level. Let's go with that. So now it becomes a question of where to place people. Oh, I didn't even get a support between Shiro and Kiraki, which is a shame. And looks like I won't actually be getting it here either. Huh. Those guys are kind of scary. Let's just move you away from them for now. Let's see, where's Zen? Oh, yeah, he's a swordmaster now. I think these two are going to head down here, actually. So I don't really fancy Takumi around all those clubs, especially since he got owned pretty badly in the last chapter. Don't really fancy Leo around them either. Or Sakura, but if I can take them out quickly enough... And then we have these two. Okay, the throne is undefended now. That could be a major problem, actually, but... I can probably send someone back there to guard it if I really, really need to. Guess it's time to... Nope, I'm gonna save first. And yeah, let's just try this. So, let's go! Should I have this song? Actually, yeah, this is a pretty good song. Let's have that. There are a lot of silver weapons here, but... That's max defense, but with those pair-up bonuses, it's pretty high. You only do 10 damage with a silver club. That is almost entirely thanks to, thanks to, yeah, certain things, but... I'm a little disappointed that, that Leo isn't really doubling these guys. But let's try and do something hilarious.
Stand strong.
That's all?
Well, that's score 1 for Role Reversal Royals. And wow, these guys are worth a lot of experience. Yes, the problem is this Horse Spirit's going to be useless if I reclass to non-strategist. And the other problem with that is I lose one mounted magic user. And mounted magic users are definitely pretty useful.
Please forgive
But
us.
I would also really like Live to serve on Sakura. So it's kind of a double-edged thing. And she would be amazing with the, the Flame Shuriken, but it would get rid of her ability to critical and things like that. How much damage does... Yeah, she still takes way too much. Well, I think I can actually try and go for Kuragi here. Hope this doesn't come back to bite me.
Woo!
Just had an idea of what I could do with the music here, actually.
Totally got this.
That's actually quite good. His strength still has issues, but he's still being pretty awesome. 52 critical, wow. And he didn't get it, obviously.
Oh, that's it.
Or he got it, but at the wrong time. Actually, I had an even better idea what I can do with the music here. I just realized the enemies here are probably going to ignore us. If I can try. And there goes the Dust Dragon. Actually, seems like they're not. And that's more damage than I expected. Especially since you actually hit. now I would like Ryoma to get some
Glad
action.
that's over with.
Well, considering he's paired up with Camilla, he's already getting action, if you know what I mean, but that's not the point. Oh, look, you actually damaged Lilith. Wow. And also, you didn't die to Lilith. That's also amazing. And you took even worse, despite none of you even moved. That's weird. Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting, that thing heals on the ally phase as well as the player phase. And yeah, remember how I said level 3 Stoneborn are the only ones that are actually useful? Well, hopefully we're about to see that now. Rock! Stoneborn actually have kill animations. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I would have wanted experience from that. Oh well. Big rock! Oh, and that was Lilith using her staff. That's not exactly the best matchup. I love how creepily they just slowly draw their bows like that. So, I hear for the music. It's nighttime now. That means... oh, we can actually do far away. But yeah, nighttime now, so that means it's a dark fall time. You guys didn't even move at all. That's really, really weird.
I'll protect you.
Yeah, all these boosts from having high-level facilities is really making me tear through these enemies. I still don't know why you have the option to break your own buildings. I guess if they're in the way of stuff, but still.
Not my fault you're weak.
So this is getting a lot easier than I thought it would be. Also, I'm definitely not A+ reclassing Takumi and Leo. Actually, maybe I should try and get their A+ support after this. They're the only one that I'm missing, actually. Okay, you really need this. Well, technically Leo needs it more, but still. You're the only one of the usual I'm actually trying to reclass.
Don't move!
And that is the kind of thing that I'll miss out on if I promoted her to maid, because I'm definitely using the Flame Shuriken exclusively if I do that. Oh yeah, and I'll waste Tome Fair as well.
Oh,
yeah, I'll be wasting that if I go maid. It's kind of a tough decision. Now, there might be reinforcements later, so... let's see if I can get Roma over here. And none of you tried to do anything, so I'm gonna go attack you now. Like this.
Fascinating. Be ready.
They're pretty much just too scared to attack a Sigbert with this many boosts.
A worthy opponent.
No, you really weren't. And that gives me Armored Blow, which I was talking about in the last chapter. What to get rid of? I don't use Shelter all that much. I mean, I don't use Rally Speed all that much, all things considered, but still. Okay, what are you going for? I forgot what that even did. And none of the others even moved! And sword. Okay, didn't need any healing from that on the ally phase. Yeah, this is actually going much more smoothly than I thought it would. I guess having a full complement of Hoshiden and Norian buildings... that's actually probably the weakest effect out of all the facilities I have, so yeah, by all means destroy that one. Yeah, I really feel like she needs to go, strategist. Cause yeah, I don't want to waste Tome Fair, so let's go! Again, as much as I would really like Live to Serve,
try my best.
It's actually a net gain of stats overall. And that'll let her keep up with her husband as well. As well as be a very, very fast, very hard-hitting, and very bulky magic user. This is going to be pretty crazy, actually. Now let's try Siegfrieding stuff.
I can help.
Haven't heard this theme in a while. Goodbye. So, this invasion has been incredibly pathetic so far. There might be more reinforcements coming at some point. I know there are a lot of reinforcements in Conquest, Invasion 3. Yeah, he needs this a bit more, except he's not doubling, which is unfortunate. This is doing a lot of damage.
Here to help. I doubt you're ready for me.
Few people are.
A triumph of style.
And that is... yeah, there's inspiration. Yeah, because that's also going to stack with Sakura's personal skills, so it'll be pretty good on her. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's not really necessary. I guess it's time to just try and wait for reinforcements. So that we can actually have a challenge here. So far, there aren't any incoming, though. These guys are just standing still, not even trying to attack us. I don't know what's wrong with their AI. Maybe all these buildings are just making it hard for them to decide where to go. Of course, he'll be getting other skills before he starts getting the really good Swordmaster ones, but... come on, reinforcements. I know you're going to come sooner or later. Really? You're not even doing anything. Okay, time to try out...
Look.
trying to try out...
You deserve worse.
Your Mander, I guess. This is all being a lot easier than I expected it to be. I was expecting a challenge here. You really disappointed me. Maybe this is why you have the option to break your own facilities, to actually make things a challenge. Duelist Blow is not bad, though. Now, the question is what to actually give up once he starts getting the really good skills, because I kind of want Swordfair and Astra on him. Vantage is not going to help, because he's not going to get into critical health anyway. Unless to Mages. That could actually kind of help. Are you seriously suiciding yourselves into NPCs out of pure spite? I think you are. That's really frustrating, actually. You just want to waste my experience. I think I kind of need to eliminate these guys before they start being really annoying, and... let's just hit you with a big tree branch.
Come on.
Did it hurt?
Probably did.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, if anything, she's going to be better like this. Oh look, Darting Blow, as if you need that. That guy's going to finish you off next turn. I was hoping for more reinforcements. This was kind of a big disappointment, actually.
No quarter. I won, Father.
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. And a ton of Dragon Vein points. I actually feel a bit bad saving over that, because I feel like I could have waited out for more reinforcements, but oh well. That was alright. If by alright you mean very, very boring, because it was incredibly easy. Well, if anything, Conquest Invasion 3 was not that hard either, but oh wow, your speed's already capped. That's actually a little bit embarrassing, because that's kind of a low speed cap overall. Camilla's not even a 2nd gen, and she has a much higher speed cap than that. Well, didn't really have it on... Anyway. But I still think it was a pretty big success, all of these. I didn't even use Hinoka. Probably should have tried to. And you don't need that rescue stuff anymore. All that heal stuff. But anyway, didn't get any supports out of that. You know what, I'm going to check to see if I can... Maybe see if I can... Oh wow, that's an interesting challenge. Yeah, I'll take this on off camera to try and get a support up between Leo and Takumi, because that's the last royal friendship support I have left. Now, since I recorded the last segment, I've been doing quite a few things off camera, but I think we're going to check those out the next time we visit the castle. That'll be the final support episode before the end game, but for now, I think, just before we head out to confront Anunkos, 3 members of Kamui's army are going to come to him and say, before you fight Anunkos, there is something we need to tell you about him.
Hey.
And, oh, here's Azura's flower gift. But yes. It's time for these 3 to come into the private quarters and tell Kamui their story.